we're gonna prepare some chicken and some string beans with, we're gonna put some sweet peppers and the colored sweet peppers. We're gonna put colored sweet peppers, and we're gonna put some Christophine or chayote inside of it. We're gonna have and we're gonna cook some rice. So to start off, before I start off with anything, I'm gonna season the chicken. This is the chicken here. We have these are chicken thighs without the bone in it. I wash it out and I put the lime it out and everything. So I have it here, I have it in the fridge. So I'm gonna season it, guys, in front of you guys. So this is our chicken to start with. Let me wash my hands. Yes, this is our chicken here. Chicken thighs. Here, chicken thighs. I strip it. So we're gonna put some cayenne pepper to start off with. Not cayenne pepper, sorry. Paprika. Gonna put some paprika in it. We're gonna put some all-purpose. We're gonna put some black pepper. Black pepper. We're gonna put some complete seasoning. We're gonna put some lemon pepper. I have the lemon pepper there, and it's nice to season with. I season with it, so we're gonna just put a little, not too much. We have some parsley flakes. And we have some Italian seasoning. So we're gonna do that. Let's open the bottle, I see it. It's a new bottle. Just a little, not too much. Then we're gonna do a little salt. Like a half a teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna put a little soy sauce in that, a half a teaspoon like. So you don't want too much salt in the food. So I'm gonna do that. Step aside to get my grind seasoning. So we have the grind seasoning here. So we're gonna put a whole spoonful, like 2 teaspoonfuls. Not gonna overdo too much today. Have to step aside again. Now chicken seasoning. We're gonna put a little chicken seasoning in. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna season up with our hands here. We're gonna cut up with our, season up here with our hands, as usual. Okay, so this is what our chicken look like here. We'll get it seasoning with the grind seasoning and all the herbs. So I'm gonna wash my hand here, and then I'll step aside, remove that. I'm gonna get a plate here. We're gonna cover the bowl down and leave that there to season when ready. Step this aside here. So what I'm gonna do, you're gonna put on our rice. We're gonna put our rice on. So I'm gonna cook some basmati rice today. So we're gonna do basmati rice today. You guys, I had shown you guys how to do the basmati rice. I measure with my bottle. I have a bottle. I measure with the bottle. Get the towel to wet my hands here. My hands is wet. So I'm going to do 2 in these. You do how much rice you does for your family. I do 2. 2 in these buckets. Alright. This is 1. You cook your rice, whatever rice you cook. You like to cook, you like brown rice, you like white rice, you like the basmati rice, you like the black rice. You cook whatever rice you want with your vegetables. So this is the rice. I step to the tapia, and I'm gonna wash the rice. I'm gonna give it like about 2 wash. I'm gonna get out some of the starch in it. We're gonna put our rice on the stove here. We're gonna put on water. Let's get our water, filter water. And we're gonna put it on here. This is as much as water we put in here. Yeah. We're gonna turn the stove on medium heat. Medium heat. Gonna put some salt, a little bit of salt, nothing, no salt. You want to salty too. So just get put like this, and go like this amount of salt. And we're going to stir the salt in. And it's bubbling up, and it start bubbling up. We're gonna put some butter in it. And we're going to put this rice to steam. This is our rice here. I'm going to leave it open. Let it bubble, so I'm going to see it bubble now. Alright. Yeah. So this is our rice here. Alright, we're going to do, I didn't get the chance today, and this afternoon had so much to do today. I was really hustling today, so today what I'm going to do, cut on my vegetables. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to cut the vegetables. We're going to cut up those vegetables. I gotta use these here, so I'm gonna just shift it aside here. Just shift it aside, but I need some space on top of here. Yes, so we're gonna do some vegetables today. So this is our vegetables here. Yeah, we have the sweet peppers. We have the carrots here. We have the chickpeas. This is some onion and tomatoes are here. And these is the string beans. I want to start off with the string bean. Yeah. So I like cutting my string beans. I like to cut it like on the bias like this. I like cutting it like this, you know? Like you just cut it like this. You cut it like that. It cooks very quick when you cut it like that. So that you're breaking it with your hand. You have a lot of string bean here today. So this is what we're gonna do here today. Gonna have fun. I am very sorry that I told you guys that I was going to do the live on Wednesday. I get caught up in a whole lot of other stuff, and I couldn't do the live. So I want to apologize for saying that I was going to do it and I didn't do it, so I apologize. And I will try to keep my word next time. So I'm sorry. So today I do it today, Friday. We were supposed to do 2 live. We were supposed to do Wednesday. And we were supposed to do today, Friday. So I didn't do Wednesday. I did Monday and I didn't do Wednesday. So here we here today, Friday. So forgive me for that. How you guys doing today and how was your day? How your day went today? My day was very hectic today. I had a hectic day today. It was a little overwhelmed for me. So I just wash up all these things and them, and I didn't usually I prep. I didn't get a chance to prep, but we're gonna do these. It won't take a long time, you know. It's just more the string beans, you know. I have to cut, but I'll take my time and do it, and I'm trying not to cut my hand. So, but we're gonna have fun today cooking. I hope everybody doing good. Everybody, family is well. Thank God for another day. You know, every day is precious and we get to live in the sight of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I love Jesus. And I know there's some of you on the live that love Jesus. I am not ashamed of my God. So I love Jesus. And I don't think it... When you love something and you love somebody, you appreciate them for how they kept you, what they done for you, how they treat you. So, I choose him to be my Heavenly Father, my Lord and Savior. And he been good to me, so I can't help about talking about him. And I hope you guys will get to know him one day. For those that know him, just get to know him a little more. So, I hope I don't offend nobody. So, yeah. We have heat today. Today is very hot. The weather is very, very hot here in North Carolina. Where you guys, whatever part of the country or in the world, wherever you're watching from or what state you're watching from, I hope it's you keeping cool because it's very hot. It's very humid here, very much humid. Even though the sun is not out, like this hour, it is very, very, very humid. So you have to keep warm, drink a lot of water, hydrate your body. That is important, to hydrate your body. Yeah, so we're getting there. Oh, Colin and I almost done half already. Yeah, so this is how you see, you cut it like this. You take the knife and you put it to the side like this. You cut it to the side. You don't cut it like in the middle. You cut to the side. So you get it like on a bias. It cook good when you cut it like this. That's the reason why I cut it like that. It cook. And for presentation, it look very nice when you put it for presentation. It look nice in the plate. Yeah, you have to make your food appetizing. But tasting good and presentation wise, you have to don't just cook beautiful. make your dishes look beautiful when you finish with them. The eyes, when you look at your food, you can see, oh, this is beautiful what I cook here. Very hot, very, very hot. In North Carolina, it's very hot. Josie, I have to get excuse a little while. I have to get a piece of paper towel to wash. This is very, very hot. Yeah. Let me put this in my bucket. Let me wash out my hands. Yeah, it's heated here. Yeah, so this is some string bean. I love string beans. I love string beans, but I don't like to just cook string beans like that. As I explained to you guys, I like beautiful food. I like food. When I watch in my plate, I see beautiful things in my plate. So I cook with a lot of colors. I like colors in my food. You don't have to put colors if you don't want to. If you don't like colors in your food, if you're not a sweet pepper person or a carrot person, you could watch on what I do with the chicken and the string bean, and you could cook it just simple like that. But I explained to you guys, I like colors. So we're going to do some colorful food today, as always. Get in there. We have a lot of cutting. This was supposed to be done already, you know, so we could we'll move on with the chicken. But I'll try my best to just move faster, a little faster. Not to keep you guys too long on the live. It's hot. I asked my granddaughter, usually she comes when I'm making sweet bread. She comes down and she will help me with the sweet bread. She like the sweet bread or whatever I'm making. So I invite her to come to help me to cook. Oh, Grandma, I can't do it. I have game tomorrow. So I can't come to do it. She have to rest. She has game tomorrow. She play she's a gymnast and she play flag football, so she have game tomorrow. So someday, probably now another live when I cooking, she would come. You guys must be know her, Jadalee gymnast. Oh Lord, Josie, that's very, very hot. Turn the fan on there for me, baby. Should I let you put on that air condition earlier on down here? It's too hot. Yeah, this is how we got it. Almost done. Yeah. Have a couple more. Okay, this was supposed to be done prep already, but as I said, you know, I think this probably will be enough. And leaving this a little bit here doesn't make sense. Yeah, I get the string beans, and string bean is healthy, very, very healthy. You could do this with, if you have pak choy too. If you don't like string bean and you like pak choy, you could do it with pak choy. What I don't like with the pak choy is the pak choy spring a lot of water. So you have to actually know how to cook this pak choy without springing a lot of water. It spring a whole lot of water when to cook it. So for me, I really will eat it, but I have to cook down the water. When it put it in the pot, it spring a lot of water. So then you overcook it when you cook it too much. So I'm not really too much a fan of the pak choy. Some people call it bak choy or bok choy or whatever they call it. Right, so you're almost here. Let's get the kids in the kitchen and help them. Let them help you cook. If you're on the live and you have kids, bring the kids in the kitchen and let the kitchen help you cook. So they learn to cook. So when they have their family, they bring the son too. Because I am the camera there with me, helping me with the stuff. But when I cooking, Josiah comes. Sometime when if he do come early from work, he comes and he will, look, Mom, what you cooking? My big son, he loves to cook. He cook for his kids. That I know. Giselle cook, and my big daughter, they love to cook. So get your kids in the kitchen and let them cook. So when they have their family, they don't have to depend. The husband don't have to depend on the wife, or the wife don't have to depend on the husband. Everybody could cook. Step aside here. We finished with this here now. Oh yes. Let me wash up my hands. Alright. I'm done with the pak choy here. Just let me get the cloth. I'm gonna cover down this thing here. Right. I'm gonna get a plate. And the carrot, we're going to strip it. Alright, these are our sweet pepper. We're going to cut them like this. You're not cutting them in little squares. You're cutting them like so. Right around. Let me move this to show you. However, just do 2 pieces of sweet pepper, green one, because the pak choy is already green already. So we won't put too much of green sweet peppers. So we strip it like this. And we're not overcooking nothing today. You want the string bean with a little crisp on it. So we have these here. Okay. This is what we got, you know. To go right around. Don't cut them too big. You can do this, take your board and put the board on hold, put the carrot down on the flat like this, and you could cut around it. Before you cut your hand, don't do what I'm doing. I hope you don't do what I'm doing. But if you could do it, do it. If you want to try to do it, go ahead. So we're going right around the sweet pepper, so you get a big piece in it. See, you circle it. I'm mixing all the sweet peppers together. Usually when I cut them, I put the red, but I'm cutting it before, you know, so you actually see is yellow peppers, green peppers, the red, and we have some orange. Yeah. moving along a little fast. We have the orange now. Yes, so we do the orange. Now we're gonna do the red here now. Just carry the knife around. You don't want them too big, you don't want them too little pieces. You want to have them just fine, looking presentable, nice. So you carry a knife around. When you put it on the board, you could strip it as fine as you want. Turn it on the back. Like turn it down like this here, in the front, and you cut. Alright, so here we finish with our sweet peppers here. See, this is our sweet peppers. Step it aside here. Now we're gonna do chayote. Let me get a bowl, a plate again, so you can see I cut flat. So we're gonna do the chayote like this, like you strip it like this. Strip it like this, right? And you just pierce like this. This is what you do. Do it on the board. Don't do it like what I'm doing here to cut your hand. I don't want you guys to cut all your hand. Here. So I'm actually showing you how I do it. Or you take the board. This is the board here. And you just do that. Strip. And then you do it on the board like this, just. So you could do it either way. You do it on the board, but I would advise you to do it on the board. So you won't cut your fingers. For those who are learning to cook. Yeah. Stripping it in long pieces. This is what you're doing. Yeah, this take a little time. This is why usually I do them. I cut them before we start cooking. It take a little time to do this. But I wash them up and I clean the inside. So here we go. Some people eat this they eat it raw like this. It's very healthy. It's good for a lot of things in the body, you know. I was listening, but it's on the top of my head, but I can't remember what it actually good for to tell you, but I know it's very good. So you could incorporate it in your food. You could cook it with cabbage. You could use cabbage too. Like you make cabbage and chicken or cabbage with saltfish, the codfish, and you put this inside of it with the peppers and the carrots. It's a healthy meal. This is very good to eat it raw too. You eat it raw. Some people grate it and they put it in salad. Like how I stripping it here, they grate it. And they make like a cabbage salad. Or like a coleslaw. They don't put mayonnaise in it. They just strip it and they put it in the cabbage with the carrots. And they put the olive oil on it. Yeah, it's very good. I just want to cook a little healthier, you know. So, we have these here. Put it on the board again. You guys see it on the board? I hope you guys see it on the board. Okay, we think we're gonna leave back these here because this is actually enough. This is enough for me, but I am. This is a good bit here. So we're going to do this here. All right. So this is what we have here. We cut them in the same size. They same bias like the sweet peppers. What we're going to do now? We have the carrots. We're going to strip the carrots. Okay. The knife is a little too sharp for me to do the carrots. Another plate here. Strip it like this. You could use your board. You could cut the carrot in circles if you want. I just find for presentation, you know, the length of the carrot on this side here, it'll look more appetizing. Yeah. So we could do the board now. Let me shift this aside. This here you guys could actually see. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Here. We have it stripped like this. You know that Josiah, I don't know if the people see it.
Yeah.
You guys seeing better now, right? This is our carrots here. Look at this knife. Strap them back on here. Our rice tumbling there. So. Okay, cut it like this here. I can't cut it with that knife like that. It's too sharp, and that knife is going to cut my hand. So I use this knife, and then I strip with this knife. This knife will cut you in 1 minute. Okay, almost there. Today I'm going to use not the white onions. I'm going to use some red onions today. I'm going to use some red onions today. Red ones. Or the purple ones. To me it's purple, but they say it's red. Let me take a look at the rice. The rice is bubbling. So we go to the stove and just put it in 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna put the piece of butter in it and put it to steam. Right. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're almost there. Almost there. All right, let me take a look at the rice now. Let me get it stuck to the fridge, and I'm going to get the butter. Here. I'll cut a piece of butter on the board here. So we're going to use this knife, and we're going to do like this amount of butter. Butter, not spread. I don't like the spread. So here we go to the white rice. We're going to turn the stove down now. This is it right there. This is the rice here. Half cooked, so we're going to leave this amount of water in it. And we're going to put it on low heat, very low heat, like not too low, but it's still steaming. And we're going to leave this like steam. The butter is going to open the rice. It's not going to stick together, because this is white rice. So this is what we have here. In a few minutes from now, you're going to see the outcome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a cover on the pot and leave it let it steam. I already turned the stove down in low heat. See, I turned it very low. So we're going to go here back and finish our carrots. Let me put the butter back in the fridge. These in the fridge. In the fridge, back in the fridge. Carrots here. You don't want the carrot strip too big, eh? Or too big, like, you know, you want to keep them in size that it's gonna cook quick. All will cook together. The nice strip them nice. Right. So this is our carrots here. We have this one piece here, this last piece, and then we'll go straight to the pot. Put the pot on and put our chicken to cook, and then we'll do our beans and all these stuff. So I'll cut up this. This is a dangerous knife for my finger. Okay, we finished with the carrot here. This is our carrots. This is what we have here. See? Carrots. We have them stripped into longish pieces. Not too fat. Okay, I'll use a board and this board now to cut the onion. We have a purple onion today. So I'm going to split it to the middle. You cut your onions how you want it. Cut them brown, you cut them circle, you cut them how you want. I cut it like this today. You just want the onion cut up. You don't have to style the onions, just cut it up. Big piece there. All right, finish with the onions here. Okay, this is our onions here, or purple onion, or red onion, however you call it. They say red onions, that is what they call it here in the States here, United States, they call it red onion. Some other countries call it purple onion. But to me, it's purple. To me, it's more purple than red. So I have the tomatoes. I peel the skin out on the tomatoes. You know what I tell you guys? I don't like the skin on the tomatoes. So I peel the skin off the tomatoes. I'm gonna dice it like this. This I'm gonna put this inside the chicken. I'm gonna put this in the chicken. But I want the tomatoes cooked with the chicken. So we're going to the stove now. Put our pot on the fire, hot up. And we're gonna do a little browning. Yeah, this is it. Do a little wiping. Here. So we go to the stove now. Here we turn the heat on high. You want it on high. There. Same in the pot. Let me get the oil. Gotta get my oil. So we're gonna use actually like one, two. I'm gonna use 3 pot spoons of oil. 3 pot spoons. Otherwise, we're spoiling the oil here from the pot. So we have this. Okay. Put some sugar in there. Going to put like this amount of sugar to brown it. Alright, we have that amount of sugar there. I put a cup of this. Okay. Stir this here. This is all meat here. I'm going to put the tomatoes inside of the meat. Pointing inside of the meat. This is what we have here. We have here. We put them inside the meat. Okay, and then I'll put 2 teaspoons of soy sauce inside here. 2 teaspoons. I boil it. The sugar gets in there. Right, you want that to get a little brown? And we put 2 teaspoons. Okay. This is what we have. Okay. So let me wait on the sugar here to brown. So this way I have the stove on high. Take a little while to brown, Josie. Let it brown. Let it brown. I have some one of these. Let's see in the pot. Sugar browning. Okay, the sugar coming along here. We want to get the sugar caramelized, get it brown so we could put the meat in it. So the meat we will get color with the meat. A nice color. And after that we could throw in our string beans after when the meat is, because the meat wouldn't take too long to cook. I strip them thin, very, very thin. And I just want it to brown and I don't want the water to accumulate inside of it. So we go keep on turning it so the water will come in, the sugar coming along. So the rice here, all of the rice here, let us fluff the rice. Show me the rice. This is our rice here. That's our rice. In about next 2 to 3 minutes, so it's gonna be good. Use a fork. Right. I'll give it about 2 minutes again, and it's gonna be cooked, like all cooked. Give it a few minutes again. Let's cook. Sugar coming along. Let me get a cloth each. I hold up. Few minutes again. We're all good to go. Yeah, this is the same routine that we do like all the time with the sugar, the browning. You can make your browning and brown the meat. You could brown it like this, or you could use the castor. I would like to try to do it whenever I go to New York. I will see if I get the castor whenever I take a trip to New York. They probably have places here, you know, but that have it, but I don't I don't know where to find it right now. Probably do. I should say I can't find it. Probably do have places where I could. Here, right here. Okay, Josie. We're gonna put the meat in now. I think this color is nice. I don't want it too brown. I had the meat too black, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, we don't want the meat to get too black, You just want a nice color. Yeah, so when this fry up, you want to see the, I don't like the meat black. So this is what we have here now. I like this color. This color is good. This is what we have now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the onions in because I want the onions to like cook. I don't like the onions. And you put the onions in. It's a high fire. Fire is very high. That's what we have here. I have some parsley here. I'm going to rough chop it inside of it. Already. This is the curly parsley. And then I just rough chop it inside the pot here. I'm putting some dry one in it. Cut this on your board too. Or there's heat over there. The pot here. Let the meat fry down, and then we're gonna put in the sweet peppers and the string bean. We're gonna put the string bean in. So we're gonna go over by the table there now. I'm gonna grate a little bit of ginger. I have ginger powder, but I don't like the ginger powder too much. Yeah, let's go over. Here we are. Then you get the ginger. A piece of ginger. I have a piece of ginger here. I'm going to peel it. And then I'm going to grate it. You guys see him? Okay. We have the ginger here. I'm going to grate the ginger on the fine side here. I like big piece of ginger in food, right? Grate it. Let it cook in inside of the food. So we grate it fine here. Okay, this is what we have here. Let me get a spoon. Spoon it on, and then we're going to take it here to the pot now. Not too much, I don't want too much in it. This is what we get out of that piece here. I'm just going to knock the grater. Okay, this will be enough. I'm going to the pot now to put that in the pot. Let's put the ginger in. That's what we have here. This is chicken thigh, so it's gonna take a little longer than the chicken breast to cook. The chicken breast take quicker to cook than the chicken thigh, and the chicken thigh, it's spring water, so we have to let this water dry down. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry down. What we have here. Okay. Okay, we have that here going on. Let me give a little taste and see what's going on here. Tastes good. Step a little bit. The rice is all done.
this is
Nice. Yeah, we just want some of this to dry down, the meat cook. Because this is the thigh, this is chicken thigh. This is not breast, this is the thigh. Take a little longer. And this one like it cook with the water, so we're gonna let this dry. We wanna let dry down too dry, because we want some of the water to actually cook the string beans. Bubbling down, the do want to get in and dry down now. When it reach like a little more, give me about 2 minutes again, I'm gonna put the string bean in. Then we're gonna put the carrot in. I like cooking this because when I cook, I like to cook when I cook. I like to cook that the kids and them eat the food. I won't cook things that I know that even if I cook it, my kids won't eat it. It's gonna remain there, who's gonna eat it? So I have to look for things that I know that they're cooking. So you have to look for things too that you know that your family like what they're gonna cook. If they don't like the string beans, you could use the cabbage here. You could use cabbage here. You could use broccoli. You could use potatoes here. Just like you do this here, you could cut up potatoes and you could put potatoes inside of this and you could put the chickpeas inside of here. You either do it this way or you could do it, we did it the curry the last time. You could do it the same way with the stripping of the chicken and you could put the chickpeas and you could cut the potatoes and you could put that inside it. If you don't like the string beans, you could use the the cabbage and the broccolis with the same sweet pepper, everything. You're not gonna put the broccoli and the sweet pepper inside of here with the chickpeas and the potatoes. You're not gonna do that. Because the chickpeas and the potato is already something there already. You don't wanna add no sweet peppers and carrots inside of here. You could put carrots inside it with the potatoes. You could put the carrots with the potatoes and the chickpeas inside of here. That is a meal right there. But if you put in cabbage, you put the cabbage, you could put the broccoli, you put the sweet peppers on them and the chayote or the Christophine as called. You use that. Or you could use, some people like eggplant. You could put eggplant inside here. You put eggplant inside, let the eggplant cook, and then you could put the chayote over it with some carrot and the sweet pepper. Don't let it cook too much. You could cook it. It tastes nice when you cook it. You just have to cook it and make it appetizing. I don't like eggplants. I'm not gonna eat eggplants. I don't like eggplants. I don't like it. So I'm not gonna cook the eggplant, but I'm telling you what you could substitute to put inside of the same chicken that we cook here. You could do your substitute. If you don't use the string beans, you like eggplant, you could put the eggplants inside of here. You could put the pak choy inside of it. Yeah, you could put spinach in it. You could put whatever you want inside of the chicken. Whatever you like to eat that you think will taste nice to you, you could do what you have to do. I just doing it today with the string beans because I love string beans. But whatever you have, you cook with what you like to eat and cook what your family like to eat. You just substitute. But you do the chicken this way, you could do it with the bone on it. You could cut up the bone, the chicken with the bone on it. And you could do it, stew it the same way like I stew in it here. You don't have to take the bone out. You could leave the bone. I just bought the chicken thighs without the bone because I think it will be a faster cook for me than with the bone. If I leave the bone, it take a little longer than usual. So We have this here now. The water is drying down inside of it. Yeah. It smells so good and it tastes very good. Because I taste it. Let me let my taster taste it. Let me hear my taster, Josiah, my taster. Let me hear what Josiah has to say. Just tell me, taste it. Tastes good, right?
No salt in or anything.
You don't need no salt. Maybe I might have to put a little more, but I will use some soy sauce instead.
Yeah.
When I put in if you have to eat it like that, it have enough salt, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I might have to put a little soy sauce or some more salt, a little pinch of salt in it when I put in all the rest of vegetables in it. Maybe. You guys seen in the pot? I don't think so. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Almost there. Just bear. We're getting there. We're almost there. Just want some of the water to dry down. I don't want it to be too no set of water in it to cook the putting the sweet peppers and the Let me get about 2 minutes again, and then we're going to put in the string beans. In the string, we get a little turn, let it cook a little bit, then we put in the carrots, and then we're going to put in the sweet peppers last. When the rice is cooked, you see, we have the rice is cooked. The rice is cooked, finished there, so I'm going to turn the stove on the rice. Let me go to pot the beans now. Here. So we have the beans now. I'm going to put in the beans in the pot. I'm going to toss the beans in. Inside the pot. Look at the pot. The rice. Yeah. Okay. We have the beans in the pot here. We get a little fry a little bit. We can put in the carrots too. put the carrots in. Just let that cook a little. You don't want it cooked too much. You don't want this cooked too much. This is what we have here. We let the beans and the carrots cook a little. We don't want the carrot to raw. We want the beans to, don't want the beans to cook too much. I don't like the beans like soft. I could put a little more soy sauce inside of it. Just a little more, like a teaspoon of soy sauce more. I'm gonna put one in the spoon. Right. This is what we have here. The last we're going to put in is the going to put in these now. Oh, it's a whole pot. It's all going to be eaten. Okay. This is what we have here. Let that cook about until 2 minutes more, and then I'll put the sweet peppers in it. Okay. Sweet pepper is the last thing going in. I just want the carrots to cook, like to just half cook or cook, and then we put in the sweet pepper. Okay, this is what we have here. So I'm gonna put the sweet peppers in now. The whole pot. Okay, so this is what we have here. It's like 2 minutes again. And it's all over. And then I'm going to plate. Do a plating. This is it here. If you want your beans to cook down more, you could cook it. I don't like the beans to I just cook it for the carrots to cook. I want the carrots to cook. The carrots and cook it. So I'm gonna leave it there another 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're gonna turn it off. And then we have our string beans here with peppers and our chickpeas and our chicken. So this is the finished product here. So, okay, this is it. In 2 minutes, I'll turn this off and then I'll do a plating. And you guys will see the plating of this. So today, I hope you guys had fun cooking this dish. You could cook this definitely for your kids. This is wonderful for your kids to eat. A lot of vegetables here. Vegetables is good for the kids to eat. And you could cook it with the rice. You could cook it with quinoa, or you could cook it with you can make sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes have a lot of potassium in it, so you could eat this vegetable with sweet potatoes, or you could either use you can make roti bake, salad roti bake, and you could do whatever you want. You could eat this with anything you want to eat this with. The vegetables is good. So again, I enjoy spending the evening with you guys cooking. I had fun cooking, and we was all over the place. But never mind, you know, we get the job done. We do the cooking. So again, you know, subscribe, share, and give it a thumbs up. And love you guys. See you on Monday. As we do Friday, we're gonna do Monday. So I'm gonna do my live Monday. I'm gonna post exactly what you're gonna get a notification of what we'll be cooking on Monday. So love you guys. Thanks again for watching. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Bye.